Hey guys, how are you? Hello, Anna here. And it's our Saturday live stream Q&A. Although we will have probably the most deepest topic ever. And just before I go live, I was praying to God to help you to deliver my message in the provide me the words of wisdom and encouraging for you that maybe I hope for some of you this will be life-changing live stream. I hope I'm here to serve you guys. I'm here to help you to be successful and more happy in your life. I mean, we discovered here everything about relationship, right? So this area specifically. So how are you? Write me who is here. How Christmas finished, New Year finished, everything celebration behind. Hi. Everything healthy and yeah, life great. Life continue in a normal cycle. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for yeah. Hello, Liv. Hello. Yeah, hello. I have beautiful evening, but some of you it's just starting of the day. It's great. um, yeah, finally past Ukrainian holidays. Yes, we already tired to celebrate, Mama sent in our family group. We have family group in Viber. She sent photo. We have also 14 just yesterday. It was again New Year, but by old calendar. But some people still celebrate it, so it's one more New Year. So we have 2 Christmas and 2 New Years. So and she sent photo we already cannot drink alcohol, we cannot eat food. Hello old New Year, we cannot celebrate you anymore. So people are really tired of celebration. They want to come back to normal life. No more health to drink, because it's a big part of Ukrainian celebrations. Play hard, work hard. I mean, opposite. Yeah. Just like this. Hello, I'm great, thank you. It's Milan, Mechta. It's yeah, and Ukrainian language is interesting. So yeah, today, so you're slowly coming up. Okay, I'm happy to see you more. And you can hear me good, yeah, because I did myself today setups and thank you, Mr. Joe. Today will not be in our live stream, so I hijacked my spot today by myself, so it will be only me. But yeah, only me. So I will talk a lot and speak a lot about on our topic today: the path less taken dating in Ukraine. And I will leave the time to answer your questions till the end, okay, guys? So free to talk to each other, maybe share experience, because I see very often our chat just helpful for each other, Some guys more experience in their journey, some less. So you can be. It's a friendly community, and I hope very useful for each other. So before we will just start to. I was all day today preparing for live stream, and even shocked myself as well. So some videos that I prepare for you. And before we will jump in it, I just want to announce and remind you one more time that we have our, remember guys, $10,000 value lifetime matchmaking giveaway every month at the last Saturday of every month we have it, and it's just so simply to have chance to win. Just watch this simple video, okay?
Imagine meeting as many beautiful traditional ladies as it takes until you meet the one. That's exactly what you can win right now. Just comment, subscribe and share. The winner will be announced live right here.
Great. So I just want to remind you one more time. Yes, you just need to comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And the more comments you and the more share, the bigger chance you will win. Because next time we will do our draw from your comments again, like we do this first time. So the more you're active, the more you have chance to win. And yeah, so I wish all of you guys good luck. And yeah, we also we don't provide any more options of sharing in other social media, so it's only Facebook with a minimum 50 people there should be followers. As we explained before many times, you help us, we help you, like this. So instead of paying ads to Google, we reward you. So I think it's right word, reward. So we bring value to you guys. So you can read below each video full terms and condition of this giveaway. Okay, so let's start. I will check comments. Final. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. So okay, let's come to this very touching and sensitive topic. How to attract, okay, the path less taken dating in Ukraine. It's our topic for today. Yeah, we will talk about the easy way, as we think, to start a relationship with Ukrainian woman and how it can turn out, or, not so popular way how men start, but it's what normally leads them to success. And what the differences and all these things we will discover during this video. So, how to attract the right partner into your life? Good question. Yeah, guys. And most of you guys think, okay, if I want, to find right, Ukraine is a great place. There is many single ladies. They're so beautiful, So the faster what you can do, just go on a website, and it doesn't matter. It's free app or worse, even PPL website, and start talk to a lady, uh, one one thing that like if man doesn't know that he talks even not to the lady but to translator, it's one situation. I can say that normally a guy who is serious about finding here his wife in Ukraine, they very fast feel something in their gut that everything too ideal. Everything looks like like this woman, how she speaks and the way conversations go, everything too much, too good to be true. So they I all the time teach you guys to trust their gut, not by accident, because it's true, we have this intuition, and it's really helped us a lot in life. And it's hard for those companies who provide PPL, paper letter services, hooked really serious guys. It's very hard for them. They can hook him for short period of the time until he will start feel that something wrong is going on. Or during COVID, it was like when countries was under lockdown, they had probably big success because many guys was hooked for a longer time because they wasn't able to come to Ukraine. It's actually when normally for the most part for a lot of guys came finished because they just come, they see it's not real, they wasn't in a relationship even though they thought they were. So but another type of guys, who actually doesn't have any intention ever to visit Ukraine, ever to meet real Ukrainian woman. They just like really they fooling themselves and they create this virtual paper letter happy relationship online, and they hiding, themselves in their frustrations, in their bad experience in past. They blocked by their fears, and they normally they live in a fantasy land about what's real, what's not. So uh, they live in this virtual reality and they're happy with this reality. So for those guys, I just want to maybe I want to encourage them to you know, to maybe it's like in this film, you know, Matrix, when you take a blue pill or red pill, you know, it's always a choice, you know, you want to stay in this in this virtual reality, or you want to know what is real and just, you know, make everything happen for real in your life. So and what I want to add also, um, sorry, Ариночка, пожалуйста, girls. In this video, I'm going to discover possibilities for you to change your reality in direction of creating real, happy relationship. Unless you want to stay in your comfort zone, you know, where you're hiding from whole world, hiding in your bad experience, bad, you know, like having comfortable relationship, you know, with computer and somebody on the other side, another country talking to you at night. So and actually in this, even in this comfort zone, you can have a progress, and it's unfortunately the real world we live in. So let's check out the short video what I'm talking about. So guys, it was a virtual marriage in Japan. It's already like, you know, it's not official, of course, not government, but it's a lot of companies provides virtual marriages. It's what's going on like nowadays, you know. And I, for me, it's actually it's very painful to see this video, you know, because I see where we go, and it's like really very sad, you know. It's what loneliness push us to go the past to, you know. And it's I don't know how much this boy, you know, this guy pay for this marriage. I saw another, it was like $18,000, you know. So he has his virtual life at home. He comes, she greet him, you know. And I saw interview of these guys. They ask like what they push to do them. So they say it's much easier, you know, to have this relationship, you know, everything predictable, very easy to please woman. Sometimes one time in a month she can do, you know, program, you know, this program made that she can have fight or something like this. So it reminds them kind of real life. In all in other cases, it's you know, it's like very easy to live with. So I will go through your comments, guys, just to see what you think about this. Write me. Have you ever heard about that? That's option in Japan, or you for the first time see this video. So you see, even here, you can in virtual life you can have progress, but I hope I will give you way to make it real. Not I just can. I want to show you, you know, like the reality how it is, you know. And for some people, it's their normal life. My student of love. Nelson asked, no, we don't have only Ukrainian ladies. We have. Question, what's your best advice to heal a broken heart? I finally figured out that my PPL girlfriend was just playing games with me and my heart. Thanks God, I knocked to the many doors, you know, but sometimes guys awake. Liv, we will talk today. Stay tuned, please, until the end of the, and of course, one of the instruments I already present as my New Year gift, Christmas gift to you guys. It's a hypnotherapy, and which help you to attract, because it's like, you know, it's kind of, it help you to create pure intention, you know. It's describe the picture and you wanted to have. And from another side, it's release your your pain from your heart. So it works like in many different, on many different levels, request with your heart. Okay, with your heart chakra, it's activate it. Let's start from this. So we will talk in more details how it works today on this video. Okay. Schoolgirl Dots, you decided to joke today, yeah? I think a programming a fight once a month would scare most of the guys in Japan. Once a month. No, it's true. They have. I watch a lot of interviews. Really, they have, they have a stimulation of normal light. You can invite her for a date. You have date night. You have you bring her gifts. You buy in this program gifts. Okay, you pay to the company who creates this. This program software. You buy her gifts. It's like. Barak, I don't know about Russian language school in Ukraine. Oh, guys, Dima, thank you. Yeah, he sent to subscribe to my channel, Anna 7 Hypnotherapy, right, to find one of the instruments of how you can heal yourself, right? So, and because of virtual is never can be real. This relationship, it's not real exchange of the people's energy, people warmth. So it can lead them, Japanese guy for example, because it's one of the most developed country in the world, so they have many options there of creating relationship. So it can lead them to another type of relationship. Let's watch another short video.
A frenetic capital city, one of the largest and most densely populated anywhere in the world. One former salaryman himself has come up with a very unique business. He is just cuddling, nothing more. Customers pay about $40 to sleep next to a girl for 20 minutes. She says most guys come here to relax and rest after working hard all day. Another $13 for a 5-second hug.
Imagine where you go. And guys, if that's not something, it's where you can, it's more real, it's not, at least not virtual girl, but what's the world we live in if you have to pay to have love in our life, I feel really, it's sad. And I mean, it's cannot, I don't know how to say this in English, cannot lay down in my head that it's possible. That's why, I kind of laugh, but in reality, it makes me very upset. And I understand what's pushed those guys, to have these services. I read in comments, to guys who watch this, they explain, so you can understand it's loneliness. It's do this to them. And if their mind limited in a box about solution of how can go out from the loneliness, so they go, and it's easy way, you just pay money and you have, but what kind of what you have, it's not love, it's a way to be social. I don't know, like you close your needs as a human being, but it's it's not solve your key needs, right? So, and I wanted to talk now. So we talk about a lot of PPL guys who stuck in online, even online marriages, and all of that stuff. So now let's talk about features of the guys that I found out about them who successful with us, our clients. Okay, so how they portray look like. So first of all, I want to mention is guys who are men of action. They make decision quickly. It's not like one step towards to back, you know, like change, like, you know, their mind with the wind, you know. They know what they want, and they do decisions, make decisions very fast, you know. And of course they as soon as they come to this idea, you know, to find their wife in Ukraine, they just, you know, plan immediately. They understand when they will be able to come to Ukraine, and it's normally it's a period within 3 months, you know, next 3 months. Normally it's not like something they put very in 1 year, for example. Next feature, what I see in them, they are very confident in themselves, you know, and it's very attractable for Ukrainian lady, you know, as well. It's, I can say, it's the main thing that they read into man, because it's associated, like Ukrainian lady read into this like he's strong, you know. If he's confident, then he's strong. He can, you know, like, you know, protect me, you know. It's her basic and you know, needs to feel safe and secure with her man, you know. So it's unconsciousness, you know, her desire that satisfied through his confidence, you know. He knows where he's going, you know, and then you know, she can understand if they have the same life purposes and vision for future, right? So another feature of how I would describe them, they know what they're worth, you know, and they believe they deserve what they want, you know. So it's huge, you know, because many guys, they just came from the point when they don't believe they deserve, you know, good, loving, you know, great relationship, you know, based on their previous experience, past, you know, they stuck in this, you know. We will talk later about this, what to do with all of that, and they just don't give themselves a pass, you know, to for a new reality come in their life. So another feature, they believe in their success, you know, and they are ready to accept this success. Imagine one of the biggest fears of the guys who apply to us, you know. They do step, and then they think, oh, and if I will meet her, you know, my soulmate, what it will be, how my life will look like in future, you know. When they already have this great Skype call, for example, with a lady, they just like, oh, it's possible, you know. And they even can, you know, do, you know, step back, because they realize they're not ready to accept this, you know, big blessing, whatever. I mean, maybe not this, because specifically women will become their wife, but anyway, we have many cases when from the first Skype call we have marriages. So you know, and it happened because man was, you know, ready to it, and he likes women, and he just go towards it, you know. He developed this relationship. And yeah, many guys, they just you know, they want, but they so much subconsciously have fears about their success, that when it's come to the point that they meet great person, they just, you know, maybe they believe like, I'm not worthy of love, or like, you know, this woman deserves somebody better, you know. It just, they just push away this woman, you know. And unfortunately it happens. So those men successful with us, they're ready to accept their success. They believe they deserve it. So next, it's another feature of those successful guys. They know what they want, and they not focus on what they want to escape, you know. It's opposite of man complainer type, you know, who comes and they say like, or I have this past relationship, this woman, she do da 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 blah 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 to me, you know. She, especially guys who had, you know, in past PPL, you know, like scamming experience. I understand, you know, it's a, you know, it's not only broken wallets, it's broken hearts normally, you know. It's broken feelings and broken trust to a woman, you know. And then we have all this, you know, Ukrainian women, they are bad, you know, and all of that. But you just choose the wrong path to go, you know, to go through, you know. If you would just come to Ukraine and meet ladies, I don't know, on the street, your story could be completely different, you know. But it's again about many of those, how to say, uh, um, victims of their industry. They just they had out in the cloud. They're just completely not realistic. That's why often it happened to them. But also good guys who, completely realistic, it can happen to them just because how industry works. It's professional, and it's hard to, like, unfortunately, to mm, but I mean, we still have big percent of the guys who never experience. I mean, who never had such a bad experience. So they come with a clean, paper. So everything happened for them very fast. Even I can tell you, not every Ukrainian. Like I have my friends right now on 11th floor. I mean, I just recently become kind of family friends. They also have 2 kids, and when they ask what we're doing, I just say we have marriage agency, and they say, "Oh, really cool, you do." So they doesn't know nothing about PPL, never heard. When I say, "Oh, it's like." Because I want to make sure they understand that we do something good, not breaking people's heart. And when I start to talk, they say, "Really, it's so bad in Ukraine." Not every Ukrainian know about, that it exists. So it's how it is. And if you become a victim of those, company, then you probably had somewhere in your subconsciousness, we will talk about this again today a bit later, program of being a victim. So you kind of attract, as a Wi-Fi signal or as a radio station, you catch this wave where you realize your program. So I don't know, I think you think that I talk something strange, and but okay, I will try to speak as much as simple, and try to deliver your message. So guys, yes, they know what they want. They not focus on what they want to escape. I don't want fat woman. No, it's not right. I want slim, beautiful woman, for example. So it's how the way you think, how you if you universe doesn't hear our no. Not fat, not doesn't hear. He hear fat. So you've been attracted by fat woman. So it's like you have to came up with a portrait of the woman, which not using no. So it's all positive statements, and they don't focus. Again, they focus on only how. Okay, next, they come to Ukraine. As I say, the men of action, they make a decision quickly, and they plan their trip pretty soon. As soon as they, for example, if you talk about our clients or any man who have intention to find his wife in Ukraine, he just not stay in this online thing. He just come and discover and make it happen. And then what our successful clients do, another feature, it's they meet girls, they choose the best one, they focused on her, win her heart, and basically everything happens pretty soon. Then I mean, in 1 year can happen already marriage, and then children and everything. So we say in Ukraine, how lady would describe strong and desirable man. It's those who come, let's say, come, see and win. Come, see, win. In Russian, it's пришел, увидел, победил. I was a little bit slow in translation. So come, see, win. And, but see, with those features of successful guys, before they come, see, win, they was ready to accept this win, this they was ready to accept this success in their life. So it's a big part of their success. Okay, so let's see how to attract the right partner into your life. So let's see how answer on this question. Joe Dispenza, well-known neuroscientologist, neuroscience teacher and author of many life-changing books. I personally read one of these books called The Power of Subconsciousness. Let's watch his short video answer.
Is there a way to transform your energetic field and to transform your mindset to start attracting a romantic partner that's the right fit for you?
Yeah. So, well, let's start at the top,
Yeah.
right? I mean, people always ask me, like, how do I create, the person of my dreams that I want in my life? And I always say, take out a piece of paper, write down everything you want in that person, and then become it.
That's it.
And attractive woman, and she said, how come I can't create the relationship that I want? And I just was so over it. I just looked at her and I said, let me ask you a question. Would you go out with you? Which is really the fundamental question.
So guys, would you go out with you? I have the same question to you. It's a basic thing that you need to understand. Until you will feel as yourself as a happy, fulfilling person, happy with your life, happy with yourself. Until this happens, I mean, if you feel like this, then you will definitely pretty soon, if you have this pure intention to meet happy partner, great partner, life partner, it will happen for you pretty soon. If you feel like, somebody or something, okay, we will talk about this in video. I want to see answers on your question. Da, I would. Great. I'm right on. Great. Come see win. I like your comments. Oh, Google Docs. Some jokes again. Oh, I will definitely doubt myself. I might get lucky with myself. I like these answers. Stop fearing what hasn't happened. Just do it. Life is the boomerang. You need it, throw it. Great encouraging words. Thank you very much. Ciao, digital. You're welcome to Ukraine. I think you were several times here already. You know very good Ukrainian culture. Yeah. So guys, about Olin, I want to, how tall are you? I'm 170. It's centimeters. I don't know. It's not my, okay. Sorry, I thought it's my. Also, there is some good comments. We read too much of media and trust all the unnecessary information that people say. And you need to be this, you need to do that, you need to look like this, and in order to do perfect. That's true. And it's basically, puts ourselves in a box, where we have so much different beliefs about ourselves, what's possible, what's not, it's from where our, limited beliefs comes, and they framed our life, and, normally it's how they work, they stop us in, okay. Today I start to lose my thoughts a lot, but you got idea. Like nurses. Okay, there's a question about hi Anna, it seems to me that Ukrainian ladies are a little cold. Is it true? I cannot tell. Even we have this, not we, on one channel, that you, how it's called, date beyond borders. Of, I think this channel called this video. That you date Ukrainian when, and they describe one situation when woman, like at the beginning she doesn't laugh from jokes, she kind of cold, and then they tell it's a feature, yes, it's a culture feature, she very slowly opens up to you. I think more slowly compared to Western women. But when she already opens to you, it will be, complete different personality, And also you can see people on the street, they like much less they smile, much less they, open to strangers, but it doesn't mean they have this personality in a cozy known company. For example, when they gather to celebrate something, it's completely different experience. So I think that's the case, so it's about how well you know her, and it's just a question of time when she will be open to you more and more. Yeah. Guys write about Japanese. It's true, it's like so advanced city, I mean country, but guys, Leaf wrote, thank you for your hypnosis video. It helped me to wake up the true reality versus fake PPL world that they carefully create to suck me man into. Thank you very much, Leaf. I hope it will help lots of guys to awake, to activate their heart chakra, and to create another. We will talk about, okay, I don't know if I will have, 40 minutes already. Okay, guys, I will better go stick with my plan because too much information I prepared for today. So at the end, I will come back and read. So let's watch another video, how on a little bit on deeper level, how it works.
Thoughts are the electrical charge in the quantum field, and feelings are the magnetic charge in the quantum field. And how you think and how you feel broadcasts an electromagnetic signature that influences every single atom in your life. The thought sends a signal out, and the feeling is the magnetic field that draws the event back to you.
Right.
So if you're not in a place where you're in love with life, or in love with yourself, or practicing diminishing your emotional reactions to certain people or conditions in your life, and you're living in anger or hostility or judgment or fear, and you want a loving relationship, there is no magnetic field for you to draw that to you. And in fact, if you say to me, well, it's that person or that circumstance that's caused me to feel this way, then I would say, I mean, that person or that circumstance is controlling the way you feel and the way you think. And anything that controls the way we feel and the way we think, we are victims to, right?
So guys, yes, you see, we can change events, we cannot change people around. I mean, we can control about our close circle, yeah, but we cannot change, yeah, as I said, events, but we can change our perception to this, to things that going on, and it's what we empower to, And when you say, oh, she's the reason why I'm not happy, it's not true. You just give responsibility from, you have, every time in life you have choice, you can find and blame all time somebody in your unhappiness, in your unsuccess, in, many areas you're not successful in, or live the life you don't want, or wish to become better in this area. Or you just can take, listen from now and always, I will be the captain of my ship. It's only my responsibility how to react on this situation, on this, everything that happened to me, it happened because of me, because I created this. When you take responsibility, your life become completely become changing, and it will be different events starting to happen to you, and when you will, you will start to think, you will start to see connection between your thoughts, then your action, and then results. You will start to see these things, and then changing your thoughts, you will be able to change your action, and then you will be having another result. So it's very important. and it's every time our choice, you know, to be a victim or to be to have a author position in our life, right? And what else he was? Yeah. Okay, let's next video. The way many guys think also.
Person can theoretically, intellectually, philosophically say, oh, I want this type of person, she's got to be this way, he's got to look this way, he's got to be like this. And they're basically saying, I want something that represents all the things that I no longer want, right? And so they're creating with their brain and mind, which is perfect. The problem is that if you can't feel the emotion of your future, your manifestation of love before it's made manifest. Like people say, well, when my relationship happens, when I find Mr. Right, then I'm going to feel love. Like waiting for the outer environment to change, to take away this feeling of anger, resentment, emptiness. But they forgot that they create reality. In other words, when it finally appears that I'm going to feel love, that's cause and effect. We're waiting for something to happen. If you're feeling the lack and the emptiness, then you're keeping your relationship at arm's length because you don't have the magnetic field to draw to you.
Yeah, guys, so you see, some of you, it doesn't matter, it's about your soulmate, you know, you can have this perception about different areas in your life, you know. For example, I will buy this car, then I will be happy, you know. I will buy this house, then I will be happy, you know. So we leave our happiness for future, you know, but life happens here and now, you know. And then when we already buy this house or this car or whatever, you know, we just realize we have like fun for, I don't know, like one day or 1 week, and then, you know, it's gone. So it's like, and you was, you know, expecting that this will be life changing, you know, for you, but it didn't, because the truth is happiness. It's you know, it's inside us, and it's creating every day. It's being living every moment of your life, you know, enjoying and be great, you know. It's a high vibration of gratitude to the world, combined with you know, sending and giving love to the people, and you know, giving it back. So at the end of the world, everything around love in the world. So, and I want to also add before about previous video, that, you know, like you want to have a, you know, great partner, loving partner, and then you not kind of not happy person. Yeah. Okay, we will come to this. I see, I can talk about this later also. So you understand, your happiness is not somewhere there, and you will not you cannot like, you know, attract your great partner now, you know, and then in future you will be happy with him. No, first it's like you know, I'm now I'm sad, you know, I'm not happy with myself, I'm not happy with my life, but I'm waiting for, you know, unicorn great lady who will come into my life, and she's a very happy person, and she will make my life happy. No, it doesn't work like this, you know. This woman would never be attracted to you, because it will be different, you know, frequency, different vibrations, you know. It won't be attractable to her, you know. Like, I had very sad experience in my life when my my best student friend, she was the most kind woman I ever met in my life, you know. But she has problem with alcohol, and this was, you know, growing through years, you know. And you know, you see, in this situation also nobody can help her. I mean, we tried to help her a lot, providing different options, but until person don't want to help herself, nobody can do nothing. So, and in this, you know, path of her life, she attract men who, you know, who drink with her together, and he was actually very I can say negative man, you know. And when I meet with her and him, I was like, have hard time to handle this time, because every time, even if he's drive, you know, he all time like say, oh, this is you know, how to say, asshole. Oh, no, it's like, this is donkey on the road, this is or like whole time, like, you know, say bad words while he drive about other people around, you know, and so much negative about everything. It was so much for me, like, you know, resonate. It's like cut me every time, my ears. I don't know. And I was asking Sveta how you live with this, because she's like, I mean, you know, not super positive, but if we were together, you know, you understand, she was my friend for like several years in the university. I was wondering how she can handle this, and she told me, I feel he, you know, he sucks, his energy like sucks me, you know, and like I become also very depressed, you know, because of course people, they, you know, influence each other, and that's why, you know, when two healthy, happy people meet, you know, it's one situation. They just, you know, double or many times they, you know, increase their happiness. But if two people with you know, negativity means, they just you know, might make life of each other as a, you know, disaster. And basically what happens, she suicide. So sad story. It's next, what was.
So if you wanted a true relationship where it was fundamentally based on this concept called love, now let's talk about that, because we practice this a lot in the work that we do. If you could truly begin to practice trading those survival emotions every day for elevated emotions, and you practiced opening your heart, it's a skill that has to take place where you move out of survival. So people say, well, I can't open my heart. I can't feel love. And I say, well, what do you practice feeling?
So guys, I ask, what you practice now? Yeah, write me in comments. I mean, now in this crazy world, you know, it's like, you know, so much information around, you know, and information, it's a food for our body, for our brain, for, you know, and we have to be as much as we careful about choosing what to eat, you know, to put physically in our body, as much as we need to be careful about what to listen, what to, you know, choose very carefully, because it's all influence our mind, our beliefs, you know, our mood, our feelings, you know. If you like 24 hours per day listen, you know, you know, bad things about COVID or whatever, like, you know, it's all managed by our, you know, our fears. And then basically what happened, I mean, it's all everything about survive, about fears, and you stuck in this, you know. And of course, if you stuck, let's see, where is our fears and surviving on chakras. It's situated on the first chakra. You see the most down base chakra. Yeah? I mean, base our basic needs, Muladhara chakra. And our heart, you can see it's green. It's situated, yeah, where it's heart, Anahata, and it's our love and kindness. And if you stuck in this, you know, in the red, nothing wrong with, like, you know, with active Muladhara chakra, which allows us to, you know, to protect ourselves, you know, not to do some, you know, stupid things like, you know, go from the ninth floor, you know, without parachute. Okay, it's maybe not good example, but I mean, it's normal protection of ourselves. But it's so, you know, the vibration, you can see it's like the lowest one, and then you need to raise up your vibration to the heart level at least, you know, to open your heart, and to, you know, to start to spread this frequency, you know. And it's different, it's much higher frequency, and it's what hypnotherapy does, that I created for you guys. So And as Joe Dispenza told in his video, it's a skill, it's a practice. You know, that's something that you need to implement in your life as a skill. You know, of some practice that help you to create your new reality. So let's change another.
We asked the person, can you teach your body emotionally what the future will feel like before it's made manifest? That means you can't wait for your relationship to feel love. You have to reverse that battleship and understand feeling love
now
is going to be the magnet. And if you can hold the vision of your future, a clear intention, with a coherent brain, organize signals into the field, and you could actually crack this thing open and practice getting so present in the moment. When you combine that clear intention with the elevated emotion and you feel love, your body's so objective that it's actually believing it's living in that future in the present moment. And your body now is beginning to change. You are beginning to change your biology to reflect what you're about to experience in your future. So the stronger the love you feel, the more altered you feel inside of you, the more you're going to pay attention to that picture in your mind. Stimulus, response, memory, emotion, thought, and feeling. But now you're remembering your future instead of remembering your past. And biologically, it's actually the same.
How do we, remembering your future as opposed to remembering your past?
Right, it's the same thing biologically.
Imagine thing, guys, the same, biologically is the same. Body reads, doesn't see the difference because it's how our subconsciousness works, you know. And we talk on the previous live stream how it's our elephant, you know, and we want to help, you know, to manage how, you know, where he goes, yeah. Or, you know, I showed iceberg also, you know, so it's this deep part below the water, so under the water, and where all our programs, beliefs, and, you know, intuitions, everything there. So values and as you can see from this video, to make it happen in your life, you know, to attract your ideal partner, because everybody have different perception about what is love for them, you know, and there is many 5 different love language, for example, you know. So who's their life partner? So to create this, first you need to get experience feeling this, you know, and this is what hypnotherapy does, you know. It helps you, like guided with my voice, you turn on your imagination, and then you know, I say many times in hypnotherapy, feel, you know, it's important that you feel this moment, like see, you know, you see with the picture, because it's the only one way how your, you know, how your subconsciousness understands. It doesn't understand words, but it do understand pictures and feelings. And if you feel like wind or something like this, it's all laid down there. So it's how you create this reality, how you know, before you had, and this reality, it's, you know, it's just like new 3D reality that takes time to appear in your life, but it does create first here, you know. And it's so much, I mean, as you heard, it's the same, like, you know, have for your mind, it doesn't matter it was reality or no, in your mind it's both, you know, it's both real, but first you need to create it, you know. And yeah, hypnotherapy,
mutual gender feelings, happy relationship, gender feelings. We are all born into this world to experience joy and love. Happy relationship. This guided hypnotherapy will help you to attract real, sincere love. The partner that fits you in the best way possible. A woman sent to you from above. Your true love, your soulmate, is out there waiting for you. By doing this practice, you will tune into high vibrations of love, activate energies that will attract happiness and harmony into your life.
You see, guys, if it didn't happen for you still, that you're single, and it means your heart chakra, it just didn't work how it's supposed to work, or doesn't send a vibration, so this hypnotherapy help you to increase your frequencies up, to activate and start to radiate on this level. So as Joe Dispenza said, it's not like you just one time listen and then everything happened for you next morning. No, it's a practice. It's a how you say it's a skill, yeah. So it's kind of have to become your habit to do this until you meet the one, basically, But at least 40 days. Because like 21 days takes to set up a skill, and then you need time to to don't have enough words. So I mean, if you take it serious, this intention to find your loved one, it's not necessarily, I didn't tell nothing hypnotherapy, it will be Ukrainian wife, nothing like that, just your soulmate, and just go and again we started from the from your request list, that sometimes we requires way too much compared to what we can provide, to become a better version of yourself. And then again, working with your mindset, creating this picture in your mind, and then, it will be your reality. Maybe for some of you it's hard to believe, but it's how it works. There is many scientific proofs on how this works. Even we will add in the description below this full interview of Joe Dispenza. Was a scientific he shared also research, but I just didn't, I cannot include all his interviews, so I just cut some pieces that main things. So about the releasing of your bad past experience.
So if you're in a relationship and you've scrubbed the cupboard and you've taken out all those skeletons and you've looked at them and you said, I don't want to bring this into my relationship. I don't want my insecurity to be there. I don't want my fear to be there. I don't want my judgment to be there. I don't want my emotions from other relationships to be there. So let me finish this. In other words, if you want love in your life, in your future, then you better take care of your frustration, because you can't bring that there. You got to leave it. So then you may say to me, well, it's because that person and this emotion from 15 years ago, my ex, makes me feel frustrated. Well, let me tell you something. The only reason that you're thinking about your ex is because you're still in frustration. You overcome frustration. You'll look back at your ex and you'll be like, I wish them well. Yeah. I'm not connected to my past any longer. So I think that there's the preparation for the relationship, the overcoming, and overcoming, and overcoming, and overcoming, and overcoming, and becoming. All of a sudden now says, I am worthy. And the universe only gives us what we think we're worthy of receiving. So when you're worthy to receive.
Yeah, so guys, it was a short and very clear instruction, how everything happen in your life, so we came from the point where we, if we even have that, bad experience we're not happy with, I all time say there is no accident people we met in our life, all our people whom we met in our life, it's our teachers. We just need to realize what lesson we have to learn from them, and just release and let it go, what what good about the situation, what I learned, about this, and just move on. I don't think it's right not to give yourself, let out emotions. If you had really hard experience, you need to give your time, to release this emotion. Like, I don't know, you to tell yourself, okay, I will 1 week, I will cry about this, I will, live in this situation, I need to release all my bad emotion about this, and you give your date on 7th, I will finish, and then you basically, you just stop, invest your energy in your past, as you realize you can invest this energy in your future, in creating what you want, but just being grateful for that experience that you had before, because something you learn about this experience. Most of the, like, I just understand from my ex relationship, for example, I it helped me to understand myself better, and many people, they discover about what acceptable to them, what's no, they see more, more whole picture about what they want to see in their future partner. Again, not from bad sides. I don't want she to be a narcissistic person as I had before. No, it's another way how you create the picture, all from positive sides. So yeah, being grateful to for past experience, find what's good there, and just release it and move on, and working on yourself. If you have very high list demands to the partner, become that version, and then create this picture in your mind, using hypnotherapy, or just, I don't know, just turn on music and have this open creative mind, doing by yourself if you want, whatever. Move in this direction, and it's just question of time. When you will be ready, the universe will give it to you. It will happen in your life, and it will be in some unpredictable way that you cannot even expect how it will happen. Anyway, I do believe in the power of when we don't have just meditation, just these things. We sitting and dreaming and don't do nothing towards it. I do believe in active steps. Sometimes you don't know these steps really. Like, it's not necessarily all the plans how it will happen. No, we just do at least 2 steps towards it. In this direction, actively, and then continue work with ourselves, and then just expect, and see how reality change. Let's see about this short video.
It's really funny, and they show up, angry people, they're angry with themselves. When they're angry with themselves, they'll be impatient and angry with others. People who are unhappy with themselves will punish other people so that they can feel their unhappiness.
Or is it to get their anger out, or is it why?
No, because that's who they are. That's the emotion that's driving their behaviors. People who are in love with themselves will find love in others. People who are happy with themselves will find something that they can connect with. They won't see all the flaws. They'll see some part of them that they want to enjoy. I mean, so...
Yeah, guys, we have an expression in Ukraine, it's like being a fly or being a bee, it's every time about our choice and what's, it's about chemistry in our body, experience, and what we all time into, replay mode, about some bad situation in our life. We stuck there, and we like these flies, looking for some poo-poo, to smell it, because we enjoy to fight with somebody, because it's how we survive. It's the chemistry our body needs, compared to happy person who, let's say, like a bee, flying and enjoying smell of the flowers and collecting and see everywhere flowers, like even if it's garbage somewhere there, it's like, she see flowers, she focus, and this, it's every time our choice, to live like a fly or to live like a bee. And I can say for maybe some encouragement for guys who have very sensitive about what people think or do, or very sensitive about what they say to them. Like, for example, comments that we can sometimes read in our channel. It's when I read a very good, happy, supportive, nice comment, I understand this person, his abundance with his, this positive energy, and he sees these great things, about and great, things about. What we bring to the world. They share their own experience or write just supportive words. But when we see some, bad comments, whatever, it's not only about comments, but it's just, to everybody who's sensitive about what people say, other people say. These people talk, if they talk bad about you, it's not about you, it's about themselves, They just, as you heard in the video, they just want to show that you show them your unhappy side. They will, suck your energy, this bad energy, But you need to understand, it's shouldn't touch you nowhere, because it's not about you, it's about them. And I want to add also about this previous video. Watch like when you already in relationship, you have your bad past experience, and when your consciousness about that your reaction came in your relationship can come out from your previous relationship, your behaviors. It's much easier when you consciousness about what's going on, it's much easier to understand each other in relationship, being like, I don't know, being open and helping each other to to grow, whatever. It's a good relationship. I just want to. It's a great relationship, which allows two people to grow in it, to be more happier. I just want to give you an example. For example, like for example, if something happened with your, okay, I will give on myself. Like I was very sensitive about, for example, my cooking, and if Joseph told some bad comments about my cooking, I was feel immediately frustrated very much, so bad, and it came up program in me, I'm not deserved to be loved because I cook bad, But when I start to ask myself why, why I feel like that, and when I start to dig, deep, I realize, in my childhood, my father all time want me to cook a lot, but I was study a lot, and I have neighbor, and he all time compare me to this neighbor that she's so good, she had bad marks, but she was good cooker and cleaner, and my papa all time wish me to be like her, and he all time compare me to her, and it was very damaging for me. It's like I was insecure about my being as a future wife, and when these things happened to me, I just if person doesn't have this past experience, for example, like I described to you, if somebody tell her it's bad cooking, she can tell normally, she can tell oh, next time you can cook, it's even will be easy for me, but because I had this experience, I understand this bad program come in me, and why I'm so upset, and I tell this Joseph, so he understand it's not he's so bad that he did so bad comment, it's just triggering me some old pain, or that I didn't feel that love that time, when I didn't good cooking done. So I just give you this example to explain how it works. It's very good when two people in a relationship, they're conscious about everything, and they share and they have open dialogue, why, and they ask themselves first of all why it's touched them, so when it's for example, this or other situation happened to me, I just ask myself, why the situation so much disappoint me, why, and then I realize, okay, it's old scenarios from my old relationship or my old pattern, and now, you know, it's still there, you know, and I want to apply it to my new relationship and make drama, you know. And then, okay, it's another relationship. I don't want now to bring all this, you know, mess from my past, you know, from past, you know, because our mind is remember, you know, everything that was in past and try to apply for our, you know, our new reality. So our new relationship, and better you leave all that there, you know. And even if it came up, if you catch it in time, you know, and just like, okay, it's from here, bye bye, I know, I'm aware of you, you know, I don't need it, I have new relationship, I don't need this, you know, past story. And when you think like this, you know, and if for example your lady, you just see something, you don't understand what's going on, and if you talk, and maybe you will, you know, with some additional questions will, you know, it will help you to ask her, maybe she will find out, oh yes, it's because of this, you know. So it's much easier to, you know, to help each other to release these, you know, things, to stop it and just, you know, move on, and you know, having great happy relationship, it's yeah, what we all want in our life, right? So guys, I will go very quickly from comments. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, let's read. Yeah. I think the idea of caring about what people think depends on your relationship with them. If it's someone I don't know, then I really don't care. But I do care if it's someone important. Yes, you see. But I describe, you know, like of course the most you know, tough, you know, messages we got from our people who loved us, you know, and it's very, very hard sometimes to accept, and it can be sometimes very damaging. That's why it's very important to be very consciousness parents, you know, to, you know, see what you know, what beliefs you set up to your children, you know. And of course, but anyway, it's our responsibility to work, you know, with our pain, and just our choice to stuck there or just, you know, move. Yeah, right, move to choosing another path, you know, happy path, you know, and just, you know, creating not being led by your mind, you know, who wants to trap you again in your past, you know, but, you know, being a real captain and telling, okay, I heard your advice, but, you know, I'm now captain here, so I want another reality, and just create it, you know, just leave it there. I don't need this, all this, you know, I'm grateful, I release it, I don't need it, I now create what I want, so life I want. And I just cut a toxic family member out of my life, and it hurts, but I feel relieved and free. The older I get, the more I believe maybe that truly family is not about blood, it's about love. I agree with you. I completely agree. I think it's yeah, very, very hard hard situation when you have you know, your very closed one people, you know, people that you love, and they toxic, and you just don't have choice, you know, to cut them or limit it, you know, your time with them, because it really affects your life. And we have to, as I said before, be very careful about so much information out there, you know. It's a feed us, you know, and we have to be careful and choose people who, you know, who give us encouragement, who give us hope, who, you know, believe and support us. And you know, it doesn't mean that we have to, you know, okay, it's another topic about toxic people. Anyway, I understand what you feel, but I do believe that was the right move for you, because at the end of the day, the number one person for yourself in your life, who is that, guys? Who is that? It's you. When you know how to love yourself, you know how to give love to other person, you know. If you don't know what is love to yourself, then how you can share love with other people, with other person. Okay, guys was talking. What date sites are you promoting? Gregory Johnson asked. Match guarantee website? I don't know about, we don't have PPL, I don't know, I was talking a lot. Okay, guys, talk about hair, it's interesting. Egomaniac, luckily I have two, so you can concentrate it on two other sisters, yeah. Yeah, guys, it's time to be responsible about what we choose to eat, as well as physically, not put in ourselves, as well as choosing the people you want to spend time with. So guys, I hope I was helpful for you live stream, encouraging for other guys and helping you to understand what you want in life, and just okay, let's read. Negative people, be it your neighbors and even your family, you must stay away from, because all it does is bring you down. You must be around positive people that lift you up, and you yourself must be up. I agree with you. Thank you very much, Info Seeker. Thank you. Nice comment. It's true. You know, people, they influence each other, and as I told about my yeah. So yeah, my spirit. So guys, thank you for being with me today. I'm very grateful that you come, and I hope to see you next Saturday, yeah, on our Q&A. Thank you for all your activity. I hope you have fun together as well. So see you next Saturday. Okay, bye.